Okay, welcome back everyone. There's a plane flying overhead. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really loud. Well, we're back. Tournament's over. I have not played Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup for admittedly at least a week, so it's been a very long time. I hope that you guys were enjoyed some of that, were enjoying some of that tournament content because, frankly, that was some really interesting stuff. I had a lot of fun talking to the Ultra Man, Alco, all that stuff. Um, And yeah, it was pretty good to play through the tournament. The reflection video came up recently, and that's pretty much what I think about it. But today, we're going to be doing some interesting stuff, but first of all, let me go and switch over to this screen. I am giving away as a 1000 sub special, so we hit 1000 subs somewhere in the tournament, but I didn't really say anything because I wanted to address it in in its own video, but you know, it's kind of too many videos that don't have crawl in it, I guess, have been going on the channel, so I'm just gonna kind of push it up. I'm gonna be giving away a copy of Stardew Valley because I love this game. It's a great single player game. Obviously, I can't give away anything to do with crawl because it's not necessary. I could give away a version of FTL if you guys also would like that. But essentially, the way I'm going to be doing this is I want you guys to comment on this video, pretty much just answering like any of these couple of questions, like how's this channel helped you? You know, when did you first, watch? Do you keep watching? Why do you watch? Etc. Etc. You can feel free to just kind of roast me if you want. Put some extra serious criticism if you want, but like generally speaking, I just want this to be a nice family-friendly thing. So yeah, Stardew Valley is a great game. It's a single-player game. It got me hooked for about 12 hours a day for about a month straight. So it is a really good game. And I'm hoping that you guys enjoy it. But I'll be giving away one copy. So what I'll do is I'll be depending on how the comments turn out. Any comments that are really cool and strike my fancy, I'll put it into a lottery, I guess, system, and then I'll just play it at the end. I'll put it assign every good comment a number, and then I'll just put it through random dice, and then give whoever wants it a copy of Stardew Valley. And if you don't want Stardew Valley, or you don't or you already have the game, just nominate someone who is in the channel. I don't want this to be like a super just a super, I guess, like, oh, everyone can come grab this. I want the game to go into the channel, anyone who's watched this channel for a long time, because just anyone who really likes this channel, I guess. I don't want it to be like, oh, I want everyone to come in and subscribe and like and all that. Just comment, say some nice stuff, talk about crawl if you want, give us a bit about yourself as a player if you want, and any of the really good ones, any of the really well thought out ones, I will be putting into a lottery. Like I said, I'll give away one copy. I might give away another. I might do another giveaway later on, but we'll see. But yeah, Stardew Valley, very fun single player game, just really amazing game. I had a lot of fun with it, and I want to do it on the channel as well. So whoever does get it, well, you guys can try out the copy with me, I guess, as I play on the channel. Because if I do play this game, I don't give a crap how few people watch this. I'm going to be doing the whole, like, a pretty significant chunk of this game because I love this game. Stardew Valley was probably the most fun I've ever had playing a video game in a long time. Like, it is insane. I was also going to give away a copy of Street Fighter 4, but I think that that's a little bit of a, I suppose, bit too difficult of a leap from my channel. It's a really technical game, and it's just too much work to put around, and the community is kind of dead for it, so it's kind of unfair to give you a game and then you're just not going to play it. But Stardew Valley is at least really fun. So, like I said, leave a comment in below. Just say stuff for the channel. I'll be reading out the best ones and be putting it in a lottery. I'll be doing it live, probably at the end of this series. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys very much for getting me to 1,000 subs. We're at about 1,040 right now, so it does seem a little bit late, but like I said, it's really hard for me to. I'm a fairly fairly macho man person, I guess. I don't really enjoy like outpourings of emotion, but yeah, it's really hard for me to provide sincerity and to, I guess, prove that I'm really grateful for you guys. But yeah, it's really great that I got 1K subs. I can't really like I don't know. I'm just not. I'm really awkward. I don't have great emotional, I guess, like depth. I suppose I don't know. Like my three modes are like sarcastic, being an asshole, and being angry. Those like are my three emotional states. So having something positive is very difficult for me. So yeah. Um, so that's it for Stardew Valley 1K subs. I'll also be doing some extra cool videos that I might or might not attach to the 1K sub thing, but we'll see. The tier list for the spell lists is going to come up in the holidays, so don't you guys worry about that. That's going to be pretty comprehensive. I'm going to try really hard to get just a lot of spells just covered so that we have a huge database and you can just basically pick all you want from any class, any school. So yeah, there we go. That's about it for channel update stuff. Let's go back to our gameplay. Whoops, that is not the right account. That's Demise. Get him out of there. That's different guy altogether. Great guy, but we don't know him. We're Salt City right now. We're role-playing as Salt City. We're a fairly okay player. We got a 29% win rate. Not amazing, not horrible. This is, again, role-playing as a new player, obviously with a little bit of time saving, because I am a little bit too lazy to go through the simulation of playing 400-minute fighter games before I get a first win, because that's just generally what happens. But we will be seeing that this character, our Salt City, is about 22 wins out of 27 or 8 in the Greater Player run, so he's getting kind of close to completing the run, and he's got a fairly varied like resume of characters that he's been playing. A lot of Trog, a lot of Okawara, a lot of Sith Moona, a lot of you Red, surprisingly. Pretty interesting gods, and we're going to be slowly moving a little bit towards the more wacky stuff later on in the run. More mages of different gods, etc., etc. But for the most part, this character has been fairly. This run has been fairly consistent. It should be reproducible for you guys. I'm trying to get it as reproducible as possible. I apologize if that means that some combos are just done kind of uninspiredly, I suppose. That has been a bit of a problem with this series. It's been a little bit tiring because you guys see like 22 games in a row of the same character progression, I guess. It's not like, oh, let's just do something wacky over here, let's do something wacky over here. This is supposed to be like, you're grinding this out, you're trying to get this all done, you know what I mean? So it does get a little bit tedious, and I apologize, but like I said, you got to remember that this is a big series, a huge series. In fact, this is the biggest series on YouTube, pretty much in regards to Crawl. It is the hugest, most ambitious project I've ever done. So it's a little bit of like working around to get it done. Next time we do this kind of run, it'll be a little bit more wacky, a little bit more interesting. But we'll have to see how that goes. It'll be a random. Most likely, it's going to be an all random, all Demise Greater Player run. So please stay tuned for that. But today, I think, having said all that crap, I think that today is a time where I want to do a little bit of interesting stuff. Like I said, you guys have been patiently waiting. You guys have sat through a lot of my content that's just been kind of fairly normal, fairly standard, and the RNG's decided how the game turns out. Today, I want to do a little bit of an interesting one, a bit of a detour. It doesn't count towards the Greater Player run because I'm going to be playing a Barachi. And I'm going to be playing a Barachi Hunter. Now, the reason why I want to do this is a couple of things. First of all, in the tournament, I did not get to play a Barachi. I just didn't have enough time, and I was like, because it was won so much, I didn't get to play Barachi at all. Because like it got like everyone was playing it, so the point value went down really fast, and I don't know, I just didn't have time. So Barachi, if you don't know, are some slow guys with fairly average-ish aptitudes, and human stats, human health, I believe, and they are slow like Naga, but they have the ability to leap in a semi-control directional blink, which is pretty cool. So it's similar to how Fielded was back in one of the versions, but the reason why I really want to try them with Hunter is because Barachi get they get an extra tile of line of sight. So it's the only thing in the game that has influence on line of sight positively. Most other things like Shadow will, like Darkness or the Demon Spawn mutation or the Robe of Night will reduce LOS. This one actually increases it. So I'm pretty excited to see how this works. It looks like Barachi have some fairly good stats actually. They're really good. Wow, I don't know if they've been buffed, but that's insane. They have plus like 1 and 2 to literally everything. That's pretty crazy, but we'll see. Also, I haven't done a crossbow video before, so we'll have to see how this goes. Alright, so let's look at this guy's stats. That is insane, these aptitudes. It's positive in pretty much everything. I don't know if that's how that always was, but that's really cool. But yeah, for now we're gonna just go with the standard crossbow fighting and maybe some dodging later on. Maybe some short blades instead. Probably put a bit in short blades. So we'll probably play a bit like this. Crossbows, short blades, fighting. I don't really know what the correct order is, and I don't expect this character to live the first time around because this is like just generic, but yeah. It's hard to say what the effect of one extra tile of line of sight is, but I theorize that it'll be really useful because I can kind of snipe people from like across corners and stuff, which is going to be pretty cool. So Barachi have this hop thing, hops towards a target destination, landing somewhere nearby. After using this ability, you'll be unable to hop again until you've spent some time not moving. Oh. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that's how that worked. Okay. So I can hop in... How far can I hop? Oh, I can hop, like, pretty far. And then if I just keep moving, it doesn't stop hopping. It doesn't stop the recharge. Like, I still have to wait for it to recharge. Okay, that's very interesting. Alright, so on D1 we've been shafted. That's pretty bad. We're gonna hold our crossbow with us because we don't want to get killed on D2 to something just random. But we're gonna be looking for the upstairs now, per the usual. So, hooray! Welcome back to Crawl, guys. D1 shafting. I remember why I love this game. Yeah, getting shafted by RNG is so much fun. Okay, that was a bit unfortunate. Open the door right on the hobgoblin, but that's fine. Okay, so with the hunter thing, oh crap, that's a lot of stuff. Let's just get in the corridor, fight it out. We're using the short sword here to conserve ammo with the crossbow. The crossbow the hunter start only starts you with 20 bolts, more of which you can find on the floor, but you kind of want to use your short sword to kill the weaker stuff because the crossbow has limited ammo. It's kind of one of the weaknesses of having just having ranged weaponry in general. You just have ammo. With regards to this character, I think that Dex is fine. I don't think the stats really matter in this case at all. Like, they rarely do, but in this case, it really doesn't matter. This character is probably going to go like heavy armor and crossbow, but it's like, it doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point. So I'm just going to train whatever I feel. Okay, so in regards to the weapon class, so hunters generally want to play with a ranged weapon and a melee weapon at the same time. So I think this character is going to go into long blades just because it's like fairly straightforward to go into long blades, but with a +2 aptitude and +1 in short blades. But it depends on what kind of item we get. This character is really good at like everything apparently, so everything except polearms, which is funny. But yeah, that's good. So we're just gonna not worry about that. This is a short blade, a rune short sword. Okay, it's a short sword of protection. That's not bad, I guess. If it was cursed, it could have been bad, but I don't think it matters that much at this point. Also, we randomly have a remove curse potion anyway. Sorry, scroll. So things are okay. Look, the protection nowadays is like not horrible, I guess. It gives you 7 AC on swing, which is pretty crazy, but I don't know, it's not insane. But yeah, it's fine. It should be okay. So as you can see here, I've been using the short blade a lot for combat, mostly because none of these enemies really pose too much of a threat for this character. I can just kind of swing my sword and like kill most of them. I don't have to worry about using the crossbow. The crossbow I used on the adder so far, and when I saw that big line of enemies, I just kind of shot into the crowd to see if I could get anything out of it. But for the most part, I'm using the short blade, preserve a bit of ammo. When I only have, like, I've only been through, oh my god, that's Sigmund. Okay, we're just gonna exclude him out with X and then E, and then just walk away from him. Don't worry about that. Didn't see him at all. But But yeah, I'm mostly using the short sword to conserve ammo. By about lair, usually you have enough ammo to just kind of fire whenever you feel, but I find that playing as a melee is just very effective on this character. So here's Natasha. This is a character that's probably worth crossbowing, but I will say that once it gets into melee with me, +7 AC from the protection sword is pretty damn good, so I use that instead. Though it could be arguable that the crossbow is just better to use in all scenarios, but I don't know, having extra stuff is just not bad. Enchant armor, I probably don't want to waste it on leather armor. It's not very good, leather armor. So once I get like a nice ringmail of poison resistance or something, I can enchant that up if I feel like I need to. Or maybe even troll leather armor, something like that. Enchant armors in the early game should be used, I think. So that's my own personal philosophy. That's not really the view of a lot of people. I enchant like pretty much anything I get my hands on, if possible. With this character specifically, ranged combat isn't hampered at all by having heavier armor, so it's just usually better to go heavy armor. Okay. This is a bit unfortunate. I wasted a shot on the imp, but that's fine. As you can see, Natasha does a lot of damage. I don't know what she hit me with, but it was quite heavy. Alright, so this ringmail gives me 16 total defense, 5 AC, 11 evade. If I put this on, this is also 15 scale mail, but it gives me a little bit more AC. Probably, yeah, the ringmail's probably better at this point. I find that ringmail tends to be like one of the better early game armors, just for no real reason. It just has some good stats on it, at least for the early game. Later on, obviously, armor is a little bit better than, I don't know, it's hard to say, like, early game defense is a little bit weird. Ooh, Akawara. Now, the reason why I want to go Akawara in this case, gotta bear with me guys, is because, first of all, Akawara doesn't give a crap about my line of sight. He's just gonna let me do whatever I want. Secondly, it's D3 and I get Akawara. And thirdly, I get bolts, which is pretty good. Alright, plate armor, let's see if that's good. Plate armor is 10 and 3, which is 13. This is 16. This is better. This is ringmail for now. Though I guess the plate armor is just good, but I don't know. I find that maybe this character is too low HP. Okay, so that is a... Okay, that's a ogre. I am slower than the ogre, so I'm going to go back upstairs. But I'm going to go downstairs, and once I get to him, I'll probably just shoot him and then hop and then shoot again. I think that's like probably the right answer. It reminds me of it reminded me of one good thing to note, that I should always be exploring with my crossbow out rather than my short sword. I don't want to be stuck at range of some random thing. Okay, this is pretty bad. Let's hop here, shoot the ogre. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Shite. Let's. Yeah, I might be dead here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's. I missed a lot of shots. Oh, that sucks so bad. Alright. Well, that is unfortunate, but that's kind of the nature of having an ogre with you. When you're slowed, you can't really do too much. I didn't have a teleportation potion. Let me think. I should have used the, let me think. I think it was just unfortunate that I got the, what's that? Short sword of venom, holy crap. Okay, I need to not be in melee with this short sword guy. Alright, great, perfect. Whew, alright, well, we start the game with a short sword of venom. That's pretty much a good game. Yeah, look, the thing is, like, ogres are kind of gonna mess with you, but the thing is, the phantom got me first. Like, I was probably okay if I had not fought the phantom, but I hit the ogre for the first time, like, really quick. I hit him almost instantly, and then it did, like, so much damage that I was like, I can probably take him. Another dagger. Okay, that's just enchanted, though. But that's fine. Now that we are back in the swing of things, I'm just gonna play... we'll play a bit safer than normal, but we won't play insanely safe. Just because it's kind of unnecessary now. I kind of got a feel for how this character is going to play, and it's pretty straightforward. So in terms of gods here that I'm willing to look for, I'm probably going to go with Akawara, but Mm. Let me take a hard look at what the gods would be that are good. With this character. Hmm. See, there's not really that many characters that are like insanely good for this character. Not many gods. Che's terrible, obviously. Well, yeah, Che's pretty bad. Che's pretty bad. He's just gonna double slow us. Demise is okay, but I don't know how his Umbra works. Regarding the whole, like, I don't know how far the range will extend. Though that doesn't really matter. Hep is uh, Hep is okay actually, but I feel like ranged combat is gonna be really annoying with Hep, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, it'll probably sorry, it'll probably be Trog, Aquar, McCleb, Ashenzari. I could look honestly, I could pick Fedass, but I just don't want to. Not on my game back. Come on, guys. We're coming back for fun, not for I hate this game. You know what I mean? We're trying to remember why we love Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, not why it's a terrible game. This is pretty scary. Okay, let's just shoot this guy. So it looks like Hop isn't like control blink, it's just kind of directional blink, which is fine. Kind of expected that. Okay. So, oh, there's McCleb. I don't think McCleb's particularly good for this character. I don't want to be shooting, like, arrows tend to not be very good for like killing big crowds. So I guess it has to be Aquara, damn. Only for this particular, like, style of play would I pick Aquara, I think. Or Dithmenos, depending on which one. Oh, that's Ijib. I forgot that Ijib's like that. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, abuse that semi-control blink. I don't know what this guy has. This could be horrible. I can't really do much if he has just like a disintegration wand or something. I really just die if. But I didn't see anything from him, so maybe it's not too bad. I hope. God. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll just pretend. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay, just use the crossbow. All right, shot him down. Let's run away. Okay, we want to have the Orc Priest 1v1 us, so we don't accidentally die. That's great. So we just use stair pulling to kill all the other guys, and then blast this priest down. This is a bit scary, but managed to handle it. We got 12 bolts already, so this is really starting to get us low on ammo. But we've had to use them, so it's kind of like whatever. You have to use it. You have to use it, right? Against Ijib, I don't know. Should I use the Dagger Venom? Generally speaking, Ijib is pretty bad in melee. The main fear that you get from him is when he uses a wand on you, and you're just like, ugh. But he should be okay. We'll have to see. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter for now. Just. Oh, that's a scythe. What are you doing there? Scythe of protection. How'd you get that? Oh my god, that damage is insane. Okay, this is very unfortunate for us. Holy crap, that was scary. Let's pull away. Got 6 bolts left. Pull away from this adder. You know, what you can do with this character is go switch to Ellie and then switch over to Aquara because Ellie's not going to care at all. I guess I'll do that. It's like a very marginal benefit. Wait, Ellie welcomes me back? What? Okay, well anyway. So I'm of Ellie right now. This is pretty bad. Don't shoot me, please. Okay, well, Ijib just didn't do anything. Wand of Scattershot. Okay, I'm pretty sure that can kill me in one hit. I'm surprised he didn't use it. Anyway, yeah, so the reason why I picked Ellie this early on is because you can pretty much just ditch her later on, and you don't have to worry about it, which is nice for us. Come on, give me a good guard. That is a D4 two-headed ogre. Okay, that's very unfortunate for us. If we can kill this guy, that'd be really great. Wand of Scattershot. Thank God we have that. Holy crap, that was insane. Alright, well, we just teleported away from our bolts. That's very unfortunate. That's Carowin's ghost. What are you? Gargoyle fighter. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that noise. Let's just boop on out of there. If we had a... Oh my god, another ogre. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Okay, let's hop here. Bam, bam, bam. Got him. Okay, this is a very unfortunate flaw. We've already seen a D4 double-headed ogre. Ooh. Ancient leather armor. Strength -4, int +4. But it's +3. It's fine, I guess, for now. It doesn't really matter. It's just +3 leather armor. It's not very good. It's not horrible either, so whatever. Alright, well we haven't seen the ossuary yet, which is pretty sad. There it is. Okay. That's good. Let's just put this cloak on for now. What's this? Magic regen and reflection. We'll put the reflection on. Okay, we can identify this. Damn it! Please let me recharge. Come on, man. There we go. This didn't work. I regret. Okay, let's potion of haste here. Hop on home. Okay, so we can't kill that ghost. That's kind of unfortunate. And we miss out on ossuary because we don't get a chance to do that. That's very unfortunate for us, but we'll probably have to skip this floor altogether. Not before picking up 28 bolts though. Holy crap, that's a lot of bolts. Oh, that's Kevin's ghost again. Shit. And he's got a bloody weapon of poison too. That's very unfortunate for us. I want to go get that scroll of teleport because that could be the thing that saves our life later on. Yeah, this is this is not a great position for us to be in, but I don't know. We'll try. Come on, teleport. Give me that teleport. All right, good. Okay, kind of regret getting over here, but that's fine. Stab, 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 stab. Come on. This short sword of venom makes this character a little bit more strong than it should be, which is good. I respect that. So we're on D4. Temple can be on D4. Could also be on D7, so it doesn't really tell us much right now. Can we kill this guy, I wonder? It'd be nice if we could. Seems like we can. Let's drink a potion here. Okay, it's a tree potion, that's fine. If it was heal wounds, that would have been fine as well. I just need a little bit more health to get out of Doan's range while poison was killing them both. Alright, a shop. A bloodstained scimitar and a potion of identify. I will take both. And a potion and a scroll of ID. That's pretty good. Alright, this is an insane weapon. So it looks like we're going to be doing long blades from now on. And we'll be turning the focus down on crossbows. This thing gets to min delay at 10, so we'll keep it on for now. But we don't really care for it that much. We'll train a bit of dodging, but given that we have +2 in dodging, +1 in dodging, +2 in armor, it's probably a little bit better for us to go into armor. This is unfortunate positioning for us, but the Wand of Scattershot will take care of the Centaur. I just didn't want to get filled with holes while I was trying to, you know, like handle everything around me. That's an ogre. Wand of Scattershot should be fine. Okay, it's a little bit unfortunate that the Necrophage is just sitting there, but that's fine. Got him. So the cool thing about long blades is that we get riposte, which is really nice as well. Riposte being the auto counter, I guess, mechanic that they introduced recently. Long blades now just randomly, whenever an enemy misses, you basically hit them with your weapon automatically now, which is pretty cool. So I'm just, grinder. Let's go ahead and recharge the Scattershot wand. If we can take Grinder out before Bikel comes, that's good. Alright, let's block the Orc as well. This is an unfortunate set of guys, but that's fine. Alright, Block is pretty weak by himself, so I can just handle him. I didn't see what Bikel was wielding there. That's kind of unfortunate. I should have probably checked. Okay, this is pretty bad, so let's just go and hop back here if we can. And then get to this corner. There we go. Great. So the hop here has a little bit of utility. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's hop again. Shoot. There we go. Great. So we're still with Ellie, which is funny. We haven't really cared at all about Ellie, but I guess what we'll do is we'll... we can't cure out of it yet. Okay. I was gonna say we can just cure out of this rotting, which is kind of a pain. It's like 1 free HP. So Ellie hasn't done anything for us right now, but that's fine. We kind of just have her for the memes. It's not really like incredibly important that she's here. Okay, Scattershot wand once again destroying another unique. Holy moly, this thing is actually not bad. Reed ID'd a scroll of blinking. That's unfortunate, but whatever, it's fine. ID the potion of healing. I think I saw a centaur appear on the log somewhere, but I didn't see it like quickly. It was very quick. I didn't see it. Crossbows almost at Mindalay, which is nice. I don't know if we'll be going into like super mega crossbows, but we'll probably try a little bit. Either way, you can see like the crossbow is, it's okay, but it just, I don't know. This is a very unfortunate look for us. That guy's gonna smite the hell out of us and we can't do anything about it. Let's get tree form so we at least have a lot of health. Okay, that's good. Might have been a waste of a consumable, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Been recording for 30 minutes already. Let's see. Plate armor. Let's see. 13.6 is 19. This is 23. So the leather armor is better for now. I'm doing this by basic, like, addition, I guess. I'm just adding up all the armor, adding up all the dodging, and seeing which one's higher. I think that's probably like the easiest way to just check stuff rather than having to like worry about, oh, what about my like proportions, my ratio? Just don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter. Don't worry about diminishing marginal returns. Just check which one's good. That is a Spear of Distortion. That is a really bad look for us. Let's teleport here and skip the floor. That's most likely the best idea. Kind of getting worried that we missed Temple because we did skip a little bit of Temple of the previous floors. This is the last floor that Temple can be on, so a little bit worried, but that's fine. For the time being, it should be okay. Let's see. What are any of these? All right, that's an immolation scroll. So the +8 scimitar right now is pretty good as a weapon. +8 is very unusual for this character, a character of this like this level. So we're getting some very high damage compared to every other character, which is really nice. Another one to Scattershot. Just go quick pick that up. Ecumenical Temple. So normally we wouldn't bother entering this place, but because we don't really care too much for Ellie, we can just switch over to something else. We can't switch to Yared, which is unfortunate, because Ellie's just going to do Wrath, but Dithmenos looks okay for this character. I don't know if it's great. Yeah, I guess we'll do Dithmenos. Dithmenos with range is pretty fun, I guess. Oh no, but then, damn it. I really don't want to do Dithmenos. I might do Trog instead. Or we could just stick with Ellie, honestly. Ellie's not horrible, I guess. But then I have to train Invo, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Now, we're not going to bother with that. Screw that shit. What we will do is pick up... I want to try Wujan, but like, I feel like that is better done with a character that is melee, rather than this character, which is just weird. We'll go Dithmenos. No, like, I know this sounds insane, but the reason why I don't want to go Dithmenos right now is because I'm not going to be able to use a Flaming Brand weapon, which makes it so that this long blade is going to be a real pain in the ass if I have Swamp. Like, it's a very small thing, but I really don't want it. Nah, it should be fine. It shouldn't be horrible at all. Oh wait, whoops, I didn't even switch out of him. Alright, well that's a sign. I'm going with Ellie. No, we're going with Okawara. We're going with whatever god we see before D9. If we see Okawara, it's a sign. We have to go Okawara. Carowin's Ghost again. This time I'm a little bit stronger though. I'm going to use an agility potion just in case, because I know that there's going to be a lot more guys I have to fight. Agility also has the nice thing of raising my dex, which means that he misses more, which means I do more damage. It's pretty cool. Hey, there's Okawara. See? I knew it. I'm so smart. Give me that Okawara. Where is he at? Oh, and we didn't get to him again. God damn it. Come on, Aqua. The only reason why I really don't want to go Ellie is because the invo requirement might be a little bit too high for this character, which I just don't really care for. Like Ellie is really good if you have a ton of invo, but if you don't have a ton of invocations, she's a little bit lackluster, and I don't really want to have a lackluster god for this character, just because I haven't played it before. I want to like kind of play how it's meant to play, I guess, to some degree. I don't want to just like mess around with them unless I know it's a really strong race. I don't want to like preemptively just kind of screw the character over and then have a really crap impression of him, even though it's not fair. Like, oh, there you go. See, that's why you don't go Dithmenos, because now you get a Scimitar of Flaming. Oh, that is so nice for us. Okay, I like it. Damn. So now Hydras are not really a threat to us, even though we are slower than them. If we can just Heroism Finesse, we usually just kill them straight up, which is really nice. Crossbows is at 10, so we're going to turn that off. We're going to turn some invocations on now. At -1, it might take a little bit longer than I'm used to. Not a horrible amount, but it's just enough that I'm only going to train to like 8, so it's not like incredibly high. But it should be alright. We're doing fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, there's a fan of Gales. It's a good pickup to have, I guess. Damn, these oh, you know what I should have done? I should have purified that rotting. I just completely forgot about rotting as a mechanic. I just entirely forgot that it was the thing in this game. That's unfortunate. I could have cured out of that 1 point of rotting. Which is, to be fair, like more than 1% of my health, so it's fairly significant. Pick up the Box of Beasts, because the Box of Beasts is an insanely good early game tool. If you're willing to blow it all on one, if you get more than 2 uses out of it, it's usually insane against a single enemy. Okay, well, thank God we have this +8 Scimitar of Poison, because otherwise this could have been bad. This is really bad. Okay, can we scattershot this? That hurt. That actually hurt a lot. Okay, let's just... Oh, we had the wrong thing on. Damn it. Alright, we'll just go upstairs. We'll go upstairs. No need to risk it against that kind of enemy. That's an insanely strong double-headed ogre. Ever since they got buffed, they do so much damage now. It's too much. Just far too much damage. This could be horrible, but we have some pretty good defense. If I got hit there, I probably would have just hopped away and kept shooting, which would have been probably enough to kill him. Which is pretty good, I guess. Now, I'm very tempted to go into shields right now and start training that shield up, but the thing is, I also kind of have an idea of going two-hander with a triple sword and a triple crossbow, just because I haven't really used either of those in a very long time. I don't think I've ever used a triple crossbow. The only time I won a crossbow, excuse me, the only time I won a crossbow character was like before triple crossbows were a thing. So it's been a very long time, and I wouldn't mind trying it again. Okay, we are just getting destroyed here. Let's hit him with the scattershot wand. Okay, well, you were just doing that to me. Fair enough. Orc warriors, don't mess around with them. Okay, well, we're at Lair now. That's nice. We've got some scrolls of fear and a scroll of acquirement. A weapon's probably cool here. Armor's also really good. Like really good because we have a good weapon already. I guess we'll go armor. Oh, bronze plate. Oh my god. All right, I'll take that. 17-7, 10-15. So it's slightly worse in terms of like pure statage, but Slay +2 Arc Road is really good, and it's plate armor as well, so it's going to give us a lot of defense, which is nice. But yeah, this character is coming along nicely, and I will be playing more again tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, it's a hunter. It's pretty interesting, I hope. Remember to leave a comment, maybe leave a like if you guys want, but leave a comment about the giveaway if you want. I will be, like I said, reading these throughout the uh, excellent. I'll be reading these throughout the course of the week, and by the end of the week, once I'm finished with my stuff, with my holiday, once I'm on holiday, I will be giving it away, most likely. I think it's like the sale's till the 7th of June, so I'll probably buy it like somewhere in the middle, and then I'll just chill out and I'll just buy it all. But I don't know. I'm not really too stressed about that. I just want to play some Stardew Valley by myself anyway. So but yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.